there. I could see it.
There's some stingrays, guys.
Get it. Okay, go! Get him! Oh, Andy, get him! Oh, get him behind it. Oh, cut him off. Get him! Get it.
After just 5 days on the island, 14 men are down to 12.
It was a bit emotional saying goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, of course it was.
But,
I mean, in a short time we've been here, we've made quite a strong bond. But...
oh, yeah, of course we have.
Now the dead weight's off, let's get on with it. Ain't got the time to it, we've got to build a house for tonight.
When people leave a survival group, the positive thing is that what it does, it galvanises those who remain, making them even more determined that they can survive. The new group may be less in number, but it will be greater in strength.
No, genuinely, I can't believe that after 5 days we're down to 12 people.
It is a shock, isn't it? Come on.
It's a massive shock. I mean, do you think you'll stick it?
Yeah.
The whole
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, I've got no doubts about that, yeah.
We've been talking about for the last kind of 2 days, really, that it would be a great shame if anybody left. But I now think we need to look at it positively. And as harsh as it is, perhaps we've streamlined, actually, and more determined. I think those who've stayed, you know, have showed a certain determination.
We've got no personality clashes now in the camp. Everybody gets along, everybody really likes each other. We're going to have some really good bonds out of this. Not only the achievement of doing it, which we will, and a new friendship is going to develop between us all.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Vic.
Yes, it does, sir. Stop staring at my sexy bottom, though. It's upsetting me. I could feel your eyes penetrating my underpants.
Morale in camp has lifted, but events of the past few days have taken their toll.
Oh, I'm absolutely knackered.
The men have barely eaten since they arrived on the island some 5 days ago.
I do feel like we're staring down the barrel a little bit. We're going to have to pull something out of the bag or go very, very hungry, it seems to me.
Are we not wise to have a real good recce of the island?
There's going to be wildlife somewhere around that rocky bit.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
We need to really go through the interior of this island to find out what's living where. We could come across, like, you drive in the country and you see all of a sudden a field full of rabbits because they love a certain area.
Yeah.
It might be exactly the same with the agoutis, exactly the same with the lizards.
I think it's a really, really good shot, Rick.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
5 a.m. the following morning, the hunt for food begins.
No heroes today. We don't want anyone losing a leg or arm or anything like that. You've got your stick there, haven't you, fella?
I've got a stick.
We can all grab a stick if we need one. Are we going to dance first? A hunt dance? Woo! Yeah! We have an alpha male in our family, and obviously in my house I'm it. The dogs know I'm in charge, my wife lets me think I'm in charge, my kids look up to me as if I'm in charge. Alpha male, you know what I mean? I'm Johnny Weissmuller, I'm Tarzan, I'm all them things. I'm looking forward to being able to know that I can, come the zombie apocalypse or whatever world issue will befall us, that if push comes to shove, I could still provide for my family. My dream is for them guys to go, that's my dad, that's fantastic, my dad did that. Iguanas live up trees, is that right?
Yeah, keep your eyes absolutely peeled.
I wish I had me glasses.
To ensure that these guys have a fighting chance of surviving, I've made sure there's enough water, indigenous animals and vegetation on this island to keep them alive. But they've got to have the ingenuity and the skills to find it, hunt it and kill it.
Whoa, look. Rays, they're shallow, aren't they? We need a weapon.
We need a spear. OK, try that. Come on, boys, let's get one of these.
They're going deeper.
Stingrays one, survivors nil.
Anything that's heart is beating in its chest, I will eat it.
Yeah.
My biggest observation about living in a jungle is how quickly you lose your sentimentality. When I look at something, I'm not thinking that's beautiful or look at the little creature. I'm thinking, can I eat that?
Hurry up, there's an iguana. Just straight through.
Oh, yes.
Right, you keep your eye on him. I'll go out and round, push him back to you. Stamp on him with your flip-flops.
It's there, I could see it.
There's some stingrays, guys. Get it. Okay, go. Get him! Oh, Andy, get him! Oh! Get him behind it. Oh! Cut him off. Get him! Get it. Oh!
There he is. That's dinner. Son of He's gone. A deaf man could hear us coming.
We are top predator. We've got to stay that way. If we're going to survive, if not, we'll all be going home shortly.
The men's first day's hunting has produced nothing.
We are winging it. And if it weren't for being such a stubborn person and so positive, I think I'd have been on my way a long time ago. Just starving and dehydrating slowly is not a nice way to go.
Mike to India.
Cameraman Sam uses the emergency sat phone to call the offshore medical response team.
Charlie has been stung on the toe from something in a wood pile.
Me.
Oh, it's a scorpion, yeah. It's a scorpion, guys!
Where is it? Let me kill it.
Yeah. Scorpion!
We just had confirmation it is a scorpion, over.
It's a general rule of thumb. The bigger the pincer, the smaller the stinger, the less deadly the scorpion. Bark scorpion, enough venom in that stinger to kill a man.
Sadly, all the cupboards are bare.
After an exhausting day, the hunting party have nothing to show for their efforts.
It didn't look healthy, some of these boys. Some of them look like maybe gone on hunger strike.
Well, I'm absolutely burnt out. Today's a day where I definitely feel like I am starving.
So the average British man needs about 2,500 calories a day. But the reality of a survival situation, you're working hard, you're hunting, you're building shelters, chopping wood. You can easily burn in excess of 4,000 calories. The mass of that is simple. If you're burning more than you're taking in, you're going to starve.
Can you just let the lads know that we've gone fishing?
All right,
I'll have
fair
some
enough.
energy still left in me.
With nightfall approaching, the men are desperate to salvage something from the day.
Ah! God! What the was that?
Something just...
Something stung you?
Yeah. Oh. Me, do I know about it?
You can't see what it was?
No. Oh.
Definitely wasn't a scorpion, was it?
I have no idea.
Mike to India.
Cameraman Sam uses the emergency sat phone to call the offshore medical response team.
Charlie has been stung on the toe from something in a wood pile.
Me.
Oh, it's a scorpion, yeah. It's a scorpion, guys!
Where is it? Let me kill it.
Yeah. Scorpion!
We just had confirmation it is a scorpion, over.
It's a general rule of thumb. The bigger the pincer, the smaller the stinger, the less deadly the scorpion. Bark scorpion, enough venom in that stinger to kill a man.
Not good, man.
Not good. I don't know much about scorpions, but I think there's a kind that's very, very poisonous.
We were told before we got here that that could kill you.
Man, that's not what we need.
The medics have asked Sam to urgently identify the type of scorpion that stung Charlie.
Ah, dude,
Is it painful?
Yeah.
Okay, so that length, that is what,
What's your thing?
2 inches long?
So he's got big claws, which is a good thing.
The bigger the pincers, the less the venom, apparently, so fingers crossed.
He doesn't look like a bark scorpion, does he?
To treat it symptomatically and keep the response camp updated on the condition of the patient, over.
Copy that, will do. Mate, it's so sensitive.
So, good news, from the description of this little bad boy here, from that pincer, that probably means he's not super toxic. We're gonna keep an eye on you, make sure that that doesn't swell massively and you don't get any other allergic reactions.
It's like someone's driving roasting hot needles in and out.
Yeah. I think you're milking a bit now, mate.
I know, I need to suck it up, don't I?
Oh, wait, come on, you're supposed to be English.
Thankfully, it wasn't particularly poisonous, but it must have hurt like nobody's business. Poor guy.
I do not need anything over, thank
Charlie,
you.
seriously, keep your weight off
Do you
it.
want to... Oh, actually, maybe.
Keep your weight off it.
Easy. No pride.
Not nice to see anyone like that, really. The boy is what I would like to call OTG. He is out the game.
The medics have advised Charlie to stay off his feet for the rest of the day.
Let's go and be the saviours of today.
Go on then.
OK, rods.
With now only an hour to sunset, paramedic Barney and cameraman Ross set out to make a last-ditch attempt to catch dinner for the group.
Yeah, let's go.
But to get back to the headland where they've seen most fish, they face a treacherous scramble across the rocks.
That's quite high, isn't it?
And the tide's coming in fast.
So I feel there is a bit of a risk, actually. But I'd like to take risks. We're not going to gain anything by walking back now, are we? Let's do it. Oh, no, wait, sorry, hang on. We have to wait for the tide to go out, and then we're making that gap there.
So the Pacific really is just a vast ocean. It's actually the largest in the world, covering over 60 million square miles. You've got these fierce ocean currents, they swirl around these little islands, and if you get swept out into them, you really genuinely don't stand a chance. The next stop that way is the Galapagos Islands, if the sharks don't get you first.
So now. Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea, mate, or not. Whoa! Taking quite a risk just to get a fish. It's because we're all so hungry. And you've got to take risks, haven't you, really? What do you think? Is this a bit dodgy or? Good. As long as we're on the same wavelength. Sea's a lot rougher, though. If we get swept off it, we're mincemeat. Just one of those gets you. Okay, Ross?
Barney and Ross finally reach the point where they want to fish, but it's now going dark.
You ever think you could do something like that? God, no. Not in a million years, do you? Cool, wasn't it? Ah, so exciting. It's that proper survival, isn't it? It's not armchair survival. Oh, mine's out. Ross? Quick, mate, quick as you like. You lost the camera. Are you okay? Let's get up out of here, mate.
8 days in, with barely a thing to eat, and delayed by Andy's departure,
Little fish.
the men resume their daily search for food.
I don't know why people choose to do this in their free time.
Fish?
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of it. Father-in-law lives it. Absolutely lives it. He's a
Good night, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, I promise.
Get some rest, mate.
51-year-old Andy hasn't slept well since arriving on the island.
I'm absolutely exhausted.
Concerned he'll leave if he doesn't get some quality rest, the group are hoping his new bed is the answer.
Andy's got the skill set that we absolutely desperately need on the island, you know. He's a builder by trade, so he could shortcut so many of our processes. So, you know, I want him to stay. He didn't, you know, I'm sure he didn't come on the island to fail.
So if you have a decent night's kit, then you're not going to leave us. That was the deal, wasn't it?
If I have a decent night's kit.
All right, then.
$5 a.m. All of the men are sound asleep, except for one.
I'm feeling dreadful. I've got an ear infection, I'm shaking. I know I'm shut down, do you know what I mean? So, I'm not happy. I'm not happy going away.
Andy woke up this morning. First thing he said to me, he said, oh, I'm off. For crying out loud. Paul and Joe have just gone. That Paul's just gone because of you, Andy. If you thought you were going to go, why didn't you...
I just found out that we're losing Andy in our final builder. It's almost panic stations.
Are you suggesting we're leaving? Are you
Right, I'm walking away.
I'll log you tied to a tree before you go.
Andy's threatening to leave is all very well, but I lose patience. Part of me just wishes if he's going to go, he should just off, really.
I'd like to say I want the boat here now. Over and out. Bye.
Just a day after deciding he would stay, Andy uses the emergency satellite phone to request an evacuation.
Andy Pandy is leaving today. Something that I kind of predicted, really. I think Paul was just an excuse. So really, it was a shame that Paul had to go because Andy was always going to go in the end.
Take care. I can't give myself or you guys any more, I'm sorry.
What can you do, you know? We're down to 11 people after not even a week. It's just embarrassing.
When people leave a survival group, the remaining members can often feel this sense of desertion, betrayal, maybe even a little bit of jealousy. I mean, who wouldn't want to leave what for many of them really is a living hell? But ultimately, losing a negative influence will be a good thing for the long term of the group.
Feeling pretty tired today.
What you could do is some food.
8 days in, with barely a thing to eat, and delayed by Andy's departure,
Little fish.
the men resume their daily search for food.
I don't know why people choose to do this in their free time.
Fish?
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of it. Father-in-law lives it. Absolutely lives it. He's a
Every day is a winding road.
While the others hunt, 29-year-old Barney has volunteered for fire duty.
I'm happy actually just pottering back at base.
The group are worried that his near-death experience yesterday has knocked his confidence.
He literally got swept off the rocks. He's got bumps and scrapes, and if it wasn't for Barney saving Ross's life, things would have been really serious. I think it's just a reminder of what this place is like. It just feels like everything around us is genuinely trying to kill us.
He's such a nice guy, so easy to relate to. But I just felt a little bit sorry for him today, so I'm going to keep my eye on Barney.
I think he was crying now just before you got the camera.
He is finding it really tough.
He is seriously lethargic, looks seriously homesick. He needs to get himself back on his feet.
Having already lost 3 men, cameraman Ross is worried the group could soon be in danger of losing another, and persuades Barney to join him on a fishing trip in an attempt to lift his spirits.
I thought you looked really low and that you weren't enjoying yourself and just looked like you wanted to get out of here. I was a bit worried that you might go f it and leave. You know?
I think everyone's having their low days too, right?
After any sort of frightening near-death experience, it's very normal to become withdrawn and a little bit introverted, and people tend to then do everything they can to avoid having to face that same fear. But trying to survive on a desert island, the men don't have that luxury. They need to conquer their fear, otherwise it will conquer them.
I'm finding it difficult now, actually. I feel like I've had enough of being here. And every time I think about my family, I find it more difficult. And I realise that this week is the week that I'm meant to be at Centre Parks. But I just wanted to kind of apologise.
The dog. The dog. Look at that. A big, big lizard under here. It's iguana. I can see it's a big one.
Yes, keep going.
Yes, there you go, good. Okay, he's in there. I'm going to flick him out. Okay, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes. Okay, watch that tail. Okay, you got him, you got him. You got his tail? Pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him. Pull him, pull him, pull him. You absolute star!
There's a little blue fish down here.
So have you got, a spear?
Yeah.
How big's the fish?
He's a f***ing good fish, I know that.
In their first week on the island, the men have barely eaten.
That spear's not worth donkey poo. Rubbish.
All of their attempts to find a decent meal have ended in failure.
No luck today, but that's why it's called fishing and not catching.
Today's lunch for 11 famished men is slim pickings from the jungle floor.
Guys,
Finished it.
this is exciting.
Scorpion.
It's got a few ants on it at the moment because we killed it about half an hour ago.
Oh.
But who's up for an elite?
Yes, please.
I'll eat it.
Heaven in your mouth.
Burn the ants off. Da, da, da. Where's the
Well, how
game?
come you're giving it to him then? Why can't I have any?
Oh, because you're too northern.
I'm too northern. I'm feeling victimised because I'm the northern one. That's it, you can all kiss my ass.
You're a brave man, Dan. What's it like?
It's pretty gross.
Is it?
It's like eating crispy poo.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm glad it was you then.
In a survival situation, every mouthful counts.
Tell you what, better than limpets.
Is it?
But one scorpion between 11 grown men is nowhere near enough to save them from starvation.
It's hard to concentrate. I'm noticing that energy so low. I'm so bloody burnt out.
Man, this place wears you down. Really does.
Just tried standing up. And then started got the standard head rushes. And then really I was just sort of rocking backwards and forwards. I don't know, only for a few seconds, but enough to put me on my arse.
It's getting to the point now, if you don't eat properly in the next few days, you're going to drop like flies.
Despite their rapid physical decline, the men have no choice but to keep on hunting.
It's quite a daunting thing, really, isn't it? The idea that we might come across Hayman today.
37-year-old Sam has persuaded Barney to join him in a bid to keep him busy after his accident.
I can't convey how tough this whole thing has been, actually. Far, far tougher than I thought. I'm really, really struggling to stay focused and to keep up with the rest of the team.
There's a berry on this tree here, look.
Doesn't look edible, does it?
The dog. The dog. Look at that. A big, big lizard under here. It's iguana. I can see it's a big one.
Yes, keep going.
Yes, there you go, good.
Okay, you see him there? I'm going to flick him out. Okay, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes. Okay, watch that tail. Okay, you got him, you got him. You got his tail? Pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him, pull him. Pull him, pull him, pull him. You absolute star!
Gosh. Hang on, hang on. Let's talk about this, because actually we could use our meat alive, could we not?
Oh my gosh.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Oi! Woo! Get It's an iguana!
Get in.
Look at the size of that, man.
Wow, Barney, that's half a leg. That is a corker-barney, lad. That's dinner and supper.
Well done, fella.
Nice one, Barney.
He's a beautiful creature, actually. Absolutely beautiful.
He's like a little dinosaur.
Guys, it's my little contribution to today.
Wow.
It's an amazing feeling. You really feel you've done your bit for the team. It's like when you give a really good Christmas present. You just really want to give it.
I was thinking, guys, about killing that iguana.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably a bit of a personal thing I need to get over.
Hang on a minute.
Because,
why is that such a bad thing that you don't want to kill something?
Because the reality of it is that we all eat meat that's killed at some point, and we're so far detached, aren't we, as we all know, from the slaughtering process, that actually, but for me, maybe that's a challenge that I need to face.
If you kill it, will you have repercussions, sleepless nights? Is there going?
No, Barney! Don't give it.
blood, gush, stinking.
Let's put this in perspective.
That bothers you?
I've been a paramedic for 4 years and
Of
seen
course
some
you have,
nasty
yeah.
things, but I think I'd like to test myself.
Do it.
Do if you want to do it.
Don't do an Ozzy Osbourne and bite its head off, though.
Barney, how are you feeling?
It suddenly feels much more real when you're having to sit here like the executioner, you know.
I condemn you, Iguana, to death.
It goes right over, doesn't it? Like this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll go and get him.
Go and get
Bring him down here.
Woof. So you got
Got him.
Yeah.
right, Barney.
Yeah, so if you're able to hold his head down, actually. Spot on. Food you're about to provide.
Great effort, Barney.
Well done, Barney.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
Fucking
A couple of my really close friends have got iguanas, and I really don't know how they'll view this.
I don't think you...
I hope they understand that this is completely a survival situation, and their pets are not in danger. They can leave me in the lounge without them. It's a very mix of emotions, because you really have provided, and everyone's got some food tonight, including myself. Hopefully it gives you a greater respect for the animal than if I would just sit around tonight having somebody else killed it. I'm going to enjoy that meal more than anyone tonight.